friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing really good. I'm pretty excited to be back into this journal. So trying to catch back into my flow and throw my things out. I haven't sewn my signatures in. There we go. But I did, I'm pretty sure on the last video I said I may be changing them around a little bit. I'm gonna look at some stuff. So I did a couple things. Let's just go through that quickly. I was really messing around with this front signature. I want it to be small. When we left off, I noticed that my thing was popping up here a little bit. Now, although I don't mind if mine gets fluffy, I wanted my front piece, you know, this one right here, I want it to lay down as nicely as possible. I will have a tie on here somehow, somewhere. And I know that I can attach here and put a little thing here and put like a little tie here too. I don't at this time think I want to do that because, well, I already have a pocket for one, but I just don't think I want to do that. So but I do want a small signature in here. So I took a couple things out, or one thing out. I think what I had in there, if I remember correctly, it was DigiKit, which is, I have it printed on my Red River paper, which has it's a little bit heftier. And then I have that real thin, like typewriter paper or whatever kind of paper that is. And then I have that out of my book. And this is, you know, this is definitely hefty, this paper out of my notebook. This one right here, the one that we pulled out. Okay, so I took that out. I'm gonna still use it. I have a couple of ideas. I have one is cutting it down a little bit. I love the saying, I love the colors on it. We can make those into journal cards. I think that's a good idea. And then I also have this other piece. So I can also make it into just a little note that goes in there instead of just a journal card that's folded in half and goes into the pockets or into a belly band. Or I can just take this piece off right here and use it on the front as a pocket because we need to have a couple of pockets. So let's see where we're at on there. So what I did is I went ahead and I tore this down, and then I accidentally tore it when I did that. I don't remember if I did that on the video or not, but anyhow, that's what I've done to myself so far. I like on the front, again, I do want it to pop out on both sides of this, but I want to see this on the outside, so I like that. I really liked having this thin paper because if I'm going to put a signature in here of any kind, I'm not going to go more than 3, and I really need them to be very thin. So I think that one works. I still like it, and it's still like on this. I feel like it's still safeguarded, I guess. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. So I have the front is still plain. We can put a pocket on there if we want to, or just decorate it. And then inside on the signatures, where I left off is I had pulled on my stationery, I pulled 3, because I have 3 larger signatures that have this layered look, and I made them all identical, except for I think the middle sections, the middle pieces. A couple of papers are different, but basically they're all the same thing. And when I was playing in there, when I was trying to put things together, I decided I didn't want them all to be the same. I just felt like it's really, really pink. And on this one, what it was is I took this off. This is the first layout. Let me start here. The first layout. And I love these papers that I pulled out of the paper studio. And then, so there's this side right here, which can be decorated or left alone, whatever we want to do later on. But right now it's just covered. And that's the flip out on the flap. That's a flippy flap, right? So when we open our book up, see, there we go. So I have this color here. I have the little tuck right here on the inside of that flippy flap thing. There's a pocket right here. The signature gets sewn here. And then I took some more of this paper, and it's like a lightweight cardstock, that paper pad. And I'm going to make a journal card in here. I want a really large one. I'm gonna do some more, adding some more stuff to the back. I want it to have a little bit more heft to it because it's going to something that go in and out. All I've done is cut it down, and if you're using the same size envelopes I am in the same manner that I am, doing it the same way that I am, the measurement that I chose is 5.5 inches across and 8¼ inches up and down. So 5.5 by 8.25. And I feel like it goes in there nicely. Well, I have stuff in, I'm hitting stuff with my knuckles. So I feel like it goes in there nicely. It fits. I have a little bit of room on either side. So I feel like that gives me, if I want to do any stitching or anything like that. And then I do have it set all the way in because I'm going to make it into a tag. So I'm going to cut both the sides off and then I'm going to do something up here on the top. Actually, let's go ahead. Well, I think I'm going to wait to cut it because I want to get it layered on the back and I kind of want to do that and to cut it all at one time. But I'm going to lay that in there for now. So when I did that layout, I thought that wasn't speaking to me anymore. And I thought, well, I have tons of stationery. So I went through my big stationery pack that I have and I picked a different one for a couple of them. So this one, I accidentally folded it on the thing, but that's all right. I've got another one if I need it. I liked this one. So this is out of my stationery and I thought it was pretty on both sides. I chose the birdie for this side, for the front of this signature. And I'm still thinking I want it to be when you open this up, just to have it opened right into the signature without having a cover page, if you know what I mean, like the front cover page. That might change because I haven't sewn it in yet. Once I sew it in, you know, I can't be changing my mind anymore. So there's that. So when you open it, we have that page and that page and that page. I haven't done any inking. I haven't done anything because I did the last video and then I took a day off because we went out of town for the family reunion in Wenatchee and did my little Costco run and we were early for the reunion, so we stopped at a thrift store. Oh my gosh, I got a couple things. Oh my, because you know, can't stop myself. And then look at those colors. I thought it looked pretty. So that's that signature. And then this, when you go up into the next signature, I changed it again. I had that one in there, which honestly, that looks fine in there. I like it, but I decided to make them all different. And I'm using this one in the back, I believe. So I chose this one and I think that looks really nice too. I think it helps break it up a little bit. So again, this one, here's a signature right here. And then we're gonna open these up. So these kind of like, I think they play well together, and then opening them up inside there. Does that make sense? Do you like that? Do you like it? I like it. I like it like this. I think this is gonna be, so there we go. Actually, does that, I forgot, when I was first making this, I wanted this to be able to close inside here. I still can because I haven't done the signature, but if I do, I'll have to cut my signature down. Does that matter, do you think? Or do you think just like that? And then the signature, do you see what I'm saying? No, I think I'm gonna leave it. Here's the back. So I do have it on the very back one. I thought that looked nice. And I'm still kind of playing with this one. So I pulled this one back in. I liked these colors better. This envelope on the back side is a little bit larger. So, and the same thing, I want it to pop out on both sides. I mean, I just like that look. It doesn't have to. I mean, I can close it in there completely or only have it show on the bottom. And I can put ruffles on it. I can do whatever I want. I don't know where I'm going to be later on that. Do I still like it, like hanging off the bottom? Because it's not going to hang off the side here, which is fine. And then do I want to add more in there? So there's that. And then when you turn it over, it's really purple. So I just don't think this is the one. I'm gonna pull it again. I think I was just cutting it to see about the sizes. So I honestly don't know what I want to put in there. And I decided to pull this one out of the front one, or was it in the back here? I pulled this one from here because I decided the blues, they weren't really, it just wasn't enough to make me want to use that one. And let's see what else we have. I think those are the only ones I really liked right there. I like this one though. This one does. I just don't feel like it goes with anything. And honestly, I was gonna say I think, but honestly, I really don't know what I want to do right here. I think the lace would look better on the outside than on the inside. but I'm not using lace anyplace else. Does that matter? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Or do I just want some blue? I'm just kind of liking that blue. Let's just tear it and see what we like on it. I think since we're not going to see that part anyways, let's do that. And then we'll just see about a smidgy. Oh, my hands must be feeling stronger today. I'm doing this okay. All right. This is that Red River paper, so it's a little bit heavier a weight. And I've got my Vintage Photo Distress ink right here. And I'm just kind of going over the edges here to see what I like. This whole envelope journal I've been using the inking around the edges, so I'm just kind of just continuing that through. Let's see, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the key. Maybe I just needed you guys back with me to help me out through this. I feel like I have to make a decision when I have somebody here. You know what I mean? So maybe this will just go back to the inside like that. And like that. There we go. And I'll just drop it down. Keep it even to the top. Drop it down to the bottom there. And then bring it down like that. So I still have that layered look. Okay. Getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. And I don't mind this one being on there. But do I need it? Does it add? I don't think it adds anything. Don't you think it adds anything there? Does it add anything there? I mean, it's pretty. It is pretty. Or would it be better in the middle? Get me a little feminine middle there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And they don't all have to be the same, right? We've already decided that. They don't all have to be the same. I don't mind that being opened up, and I can bring some of these colors in there with other things. I have some more of that paper. So, let's see. All right. Now the back signature, I changed that one too. So they all have something different except for the front and the middle. I mean the front and the back. I can just keep them like this and keep these ones as the middle ones. They're thinner than that other paper. That's why I pulled those other ones out. And I have to remember that. And I don't mind that one there. For some extra color, because these colors are going to be throughout the journal also. Yeah. All right. So that's where I'm at, and I need to go around and ink. So there is a tear there. That's going to be addressed with something. Maybe I'll use washi tape, or I'll decorate it, or I'll do something, but that'll be addressed on both sides, and that'll be fine. I do have like the pieces of paper that drop down here, but I think I'm going to be putting some lace and stuff down in here, some washi tape, some whatever, some for decoration. Okay, got that one. I just really want to figure out my placements and how I want to do these signatures. Get them figured out, get them inked, get them in, and then start doing the pockets. So, and then we got to figure out how many cards we need, because we have a belly band here, pocket there, a tuck here. That's going to be a notepad of some sort. It definitely needs it. This is just for decoration or whatever. We have a pocket there. That needs something. This pocket needs something. And then there's a tuck spot right there. And then depending on how fluffy we get, we might put a pocket on there as well, like the other one. And then this is just for decoration. It's the back of the journal, so I don't know what I want to do. I might put a pocket there. Who knows? There's no rules, really. And then there's a pocket there. We could even do one right here. This is the first page into the back. And then we have the signature here. And there was nothing here. I hadn't planned on anything here. This might be a nice place to put like just a side tuck for an extra piece of paper or a little notebook or whatever. What have you? So, and then we went back to the front here. And that's where I pulled this one out. Now I do like this layered look, but I want to make it a little bit more I just want to make it stand out just a little bit more. And I think what I liked about this, oops, let me see. I do this one at a time. This one went in here like this and it fit perfectly inside. So we just have the layer this way, not all the way around, like so. And actually when I get them sewn in there, they're probably not gonna be how perfectly lined out. I just am not, I would love it if they did. I'm not gonna stress if they don't. And then I have to decide, do I want these to be just like this, or do I wanna keep going with that layered look? Because I really like it. I just feel like it, I feel like I would have to tear that one down and tear this one down. Do I want to tear, or do I want to leave straight edges? Because I can put ruffles on them. I could do lots of things. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave them like this. This one, I like that torn edge, but I feel like I just want to do that all the way around. So let's do that on this one. Let's do a little bit here. And then a little bit here. Okay, and then of course we gotta make those edges pop because they're so pretty. I love that that there's some of my friends here are following along with me making your own. I wish I could see them. I guess actually I could. I have a, I'm not on there very often. Well, I mean, maybe I need to get a little bit better at it, but there's just only so many hours in the day to do all this stuff. And, but I have, I do have a Facebook group. You can get to it on my About Me page, or tab on YouTube on my video here, or on my channel. On the About, there's a little Facebook icon, and you can click on that, and I think it takes you right to the group, or maybe it takes you to your YouTube, or your, I really don't know. I haven't had anybody ask me about it, so I don't really know. And since I'm the person that does it, I don't think I see it the same way. But anyhow, you can, so I have all that to say, you can post photos on there. So if you're something that you're making, or that you had a question about, maybe somebody else, if I haven't done it, maybe somebody knows. If you want to, you don't have to do it. I don't think I have anything like crazy on that page. So, but you're absolutely more than welcome and encouraged to share on there. And then this one I'm kind of just trying to debate whether I even want that flippy there. I mean, I guess it's kind of cute. I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. The paper is so thin. I just don't know. I don't think I am. I think I'm going to go ahead and tear this one too. I've got more if I don't like it. I think as of right now, I like the idea of having some pages in this little thing just torn and some not. Lord help me, I need to get this thing sewn in so I stop changing my mind. Because honestly, no matter what I do, as long as I like it, it's going to be pretty to me. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I just gotta quit feeling like I had my mind set on something, and so I feel like I have to do that. I don't. I can change it. That's what I'm doing. So There. See, I like that. I like that better. I just love the torn edges. Ugh. And then maybe with this one, you know, it'd be kind of fun, is maybe on this one doing an, maybe doing an edge punch. I don't know if you don't have an edge punch, I'm sorry, but I have one and I think I want to use it. But you can always do any kind of thing, like you can tear it, you can, I've done where I've had something that I liked and I just kind of like traced around it and then I did hand cutting around it to get an edge punch. I don't know if there's other ways to kind of mimic an edge punch. I just don't know. But I'm gonna try it with this one. Again, I have more paper. There's definitely that I can work with if I don't like it. But I think I will. There's probably a right and a wrong way to do this, but I just start anywhere and then I just match them up best I can. Oh, look it! I bought this one at a thrift store for $2. That's a good deal. That is a good deal, and it's a good punch. It works really good. All right. I think you pull it out enough places, right? There we go. My light's glare. I gotta stand up. My light is. I gotta pull this towards me. The light is reflecting off that foil, and my eyes are not seeing it right. Isn't that funny? And not funny. Not really. It's not lining up. I can tell that. There we go. I just didn't have it out enough. I think I'm right. Well, we'll find out. There's only one way to find out. Punch and hope for the best. And then that one. Okay, if I just worry about that piece right there, maybe. There we go. Yeah, good enough. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hallelujah. I don't even know if I want it on both sides, but I'm gonna check it and see. Okay. And there we go. I like that. Let's see. It's just giving it some difference. Just a little bit different looks within my book. I like that. Just a little personality. Now, I do want those to show up, but I don't want them, I don't want to like ink it too heavily. I'm just going to go lightly, I guess. Do I know how to do it lightly? I don't know. Oh well, I think I like that. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do the other side. I don't know that I have to or need it. I like that. And then when you flip it open, when you keep going. Yeah, I think I could do something different over there. I can do like, that's where I can put like a different kind of edge. Leave that. All right. All right, all right. Even if that slips down, it doesn't stay right. I like that too, so I think it's gonna be fine. Yay, yay, I think I'm actually really making decisions here. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the outside with this ink, just to match everything else that I'm doing. So even though some of the papers may be a tiny bit different from each other, I'm gonna follow for the three big signatures that are fully covered, like I've been talking about, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna follow the same style with the tearing and the edge punching on all three of those. And then the two outside ones, I think they're going to be slightly different from each other, and that's fine. You know, they have two different size envelopes. So I'm taking that into consideration as well. But the one thing that they'll both probably have in common is that they're gonna only have, I think, 3 papers in their little signature just to keep it as thin and flat as possible. I just want to get one of these done so we can see what the rest of them are gonna basically look like. Now, look at, I have 2 creases there. I wonder if I have another one of those. I'm not supposed to be fixing them. I'm supposed to just leave them as they are, but you know, if I have it, I'm going to try it. I cannot help myself. Yeah, I think I only had a couple of these anyways. I'm gonna leave it. I don't want it. I want to save them. Okay. And I'm gonna go around the edges here on the inside, just to. Also, I have to decide, since this is white, like if I'm gonna do any stenciling, I mean, honestly, I can do it after I've sewn it in. It is much more easier to do the stenciling before, or washi tape on the edges if that's what I wanted to do. So that one is done. This one, I'm liking the layout, so I'll go ahead and get this inside inked right here a little bit on the edges. I love this paper. I don't think I'm going to do anything to it. Just leave it for writing space. I meant, like, I don't think I'm going to stencil on it. Maybe put a sticker on it. Maybe. I don't even know. Or a little stamp. Yeah, a little stamp would be nice, huh? That's also something we want to do beforehand. Yeah, just to kind of make it a little bit personal. It still leave a lot of room for journaling or arting. Whatever somebody wants to do. I think once I get one down, I'll be able to do them a little bit faster. Because I do want to make more of these. I like them. They're pretty nice. And I definitely like without that piece on there. I'll just put that over there in my stash. Okay, we got that one. And then now we just have these ones to work with also. Let's see. Do we just leave that like so? And just leave it like all the way around? Or do we mess with it? I think I just want to see something here. What do I want there? Oh, I think that's how I got that crease. I think I was folding it over. What if that came out like that? Do I want that much? Do I want it to be the whole thing layered? Does that add to it? I don't think so. I like that. Okay. I was kind of thinking about rounding these corners. I should just try it and see if I like it. But I do it a lot. Yeah, let's do the big one. I have more of this paper too if I don't like it. So, but what if I didn't have more? If I thought like that, like would I be so daring with my paper and ink? I don't know. So are you an inker? I mean, I guess sometimes I think I'm always an inker. There's been a couple I tried to like not ink at all just to see if I could do it. And I just like the way they stand out. And then it just takes one time for me to actually accidentally do a little extra, too much inking or something like that. And then I'm like, okay, well, I better add some more ink everywhere. But I actually do like inking. Whew, there we go. Okay, how do we like that? Yeah, I think that's cute. Just kind of going with that. And then since this is the middle, and since we really don't see it outside of that, I think I'm going to do my hand tearing, because I do like that. There we go. Throw those up there for a minute, and then we definitely need to ink now, don't we? These papers are so cool. Has anybody ever done that, where you put the fabric on the sticky sheets and then run it through your printer? Or has anybody tried it yet since you've seen me do it? It's so cool. And then if you didn't see the video on how I got this, that's how I did it. And then what I did is I also took them and I printed them on my coffee dyed papers that I had already coffee dyed and ironed. I ran those through my printer with that material piece. So cool. This one I printed on, the sheet had color to it, but, or the fabric, yeah, it was a sheet fabric that I used. It had color, but I printed this one in black and white on the coffee dye. And then I have another one in, all of them in here that are like this are that same process. But there is one, I think, for sure, that's in color. Maybe two. There. I think I'm liking that. There and there. Oh my gosh, my ears are ringing today. I don't know why. Okay. All right. I think, sorry if I had that up too high. Now, let's see. This is going to be here. I like it. I like that it's all different. We got a straight edge, a couple torn edges. We got a punched edge. We have a rounded corner. And then when you open it up, then you have this pretty piece right here that's decorative. And then there's writing space like that, which I like this. Do we like it like this? And when that's the middle? No, I actually like it like this. I do like this. That's what I like. Do we need a middle piece? I mean, no, I don't think we do. I really don't. I think that's fine. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages altogether for our little tiny signature. And we're gonna have 3 of these. So if that's 6 times 3 is 18 pages, right? So what do you get? You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So you get 24 sides altogether per signature, 24 sides. So 24 times 3 is, 24 times 3 is what? 12, 1, 2, 6, 7, 72. Did I do that right? 72 pages? I don't know. And then you have these 2 little side ones too. So that's a pretty significant journal. Yay. All right. So that's what I'm going to do, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and do the other 2 signatures like this and get them all ready. And I do need to figure out these ones. I think I'm going to keep it very simple. I do like this. And I think I like this. Maybe I'll just stick with this. And I'll get the other one done on the other side as well. Just stick with what we're doing here, and then we'll work from within that. All right, so I'm going to get those inked up, and I'm going to get the other 2 signatures ready, and I will sew them, at least 1 or 2 of them, on camera. Depends on how long it takes me to sew them, but I guess you can always fast forward if I'm taking too long. And my hands are feeling a little bit better, so I'm going to try the 5-hole punch, 5 pamphlet stitch. I don't know what it's called. The 5 holes. I'm going to try that for the 3 signatures, and then maybe we'll just do the 3 on these shorter ones. We'll see. Anyhow, thank you for hanging out with me. Oh my gosh, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm enjoying my time. I hope you are too. If you have any tips or anything, don't hesitate to let me know or share with me with what you're doing. Anyways, thank you, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. I enjoyed our time together today. I will see you on the next video. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.